In a quiet town where the roads were always covered in soft brown dust and the evenings carried a strange silence that made even the bravest hearts feel uneasy, there lived a young boy named Tunda who was known by many people not for greatness but for struggle, because no matter how hard he tried to prove himself, something always seemed to stand in his way, and
The night had already swallowed the streets whole, and the dim yellow lights flickered like they were afraid of the darkness too, when Musa stepped out of the small betting shop with his head low and his heart heavy, because luck had not been on his side again, and the little money he had
looked
hoped to
down at his
multiply
phone
was now
still in
gone,
his hand,
leaving him with
gripping it
nothing but
tightly,
frustration and
and for the
desperation.
first time that night,
As he
he
walked
felt
along the
something
quiet
stronger
road,
than
he
fear,
kept checking his
something
pockets,
like relief
not
mixed
because
with
he
a quiet
expected anything new to
realization,
appear,
because he
but
had
because it
almost
had become
lost
a
it
habit,
all,
a
yet
nervous
somehow,
reminder that he
he was
still had
still
his old
standing.
phone, the only valuable thing left in his possession, and even that was not worth much to anyone except him, because it carried his memories, his contacts, and his connection to the world. At the same time, hidden behind a broken wall near a narrow alley, another young man named Brian watched Musa carefully, his eyes sharp and calculating.
Brian tightened his grip, growing impatient, and tried to snatch the phone directly, but Musa reacted quickly, pulling back and shouting for help, his voice breaking the silence of the night like a stone through glass, and suddenly the situation shifted from a quiet robbery to a chaotic struggle. They wrestled in the middle of the road, pushing and pulling, each one determined not to lose, and in the confusion, Musa managed to break free for a second and started running, his legs fueled by pure adrenaline, while Brian chased after him, refusing to let his chance slip away. But what Brian didn't notice in his rush was the sound of a motorcycle approaching at high speed from around the corner, its headlight cutting through the darkness, and as he ran blindly, focused only on Musa, he stepped directly into its path. The impact was sudden and loud, throwing Brian to the ground as the rider struggled to maintain control, and everything that followed happened.